So, good afternoon. Uh, Third year Bcom Computer Applications, Semester 6, MIS Management Information Systems. So, today we start with, we already started, but we take another book. So, today we started with Unit 1. Already some PPTs are also over regarding this course. So, what is an overview of Management Information System (MIS)? Concept and definition of MIS. MIS versus data processing. MIS and decision support systems. MIS versus data processing and MIS and decision support systems (DSS). MIS and information resource management and user computing. MIS structure, management view of MIS structure and management view of information systems, functions of management, management role, levels of management. So today, by using this book, we may discuss with some topics covered. So syllabus is, according to this book, the syllabus is the need for management information systems, digital convergence and changing business environment, information and knowledge economy, like that. So Unit 1 is information systems. So we start with this Unit 1. So what is the information systems? The need for information system, digital convergence, interactive media, and role of information technology on the emergence of new organizational forms, changing business environment, IT and organizational design, IT enabled organizational transformation, 4 hours of business transformation, 5 levels of IT introduced reorganization, information and knowledge economy. So we start with some basics. The need for information system. So what is the need for information system means, it's very unusual for managers to consider information an important resource, and that it is thus. So without IT or information systems, the business, generally the business organizations or organizations, large organizations won't run without taking any appropriate decisions by the top level managers. So next is the competitive business environment means, now computers are all over the organization on one on every desk. It's not enough for so generally competitive in business environment, the competition is very high, so that information technology is a key role. It is a key role, or acts as a important topic or important levels in the business organization. So why business need information technology means support of business operations, means generally to support any level, means from top level, that is from top level managers to top management or top department, any department to lower level management. Similarly, support of managerial decisions making means to take appropriate timely decisions, by the managers and departments and organizations and officers of the organization. Support of strategic competitive advantage, and so that we need information technology, IT. It is a key role, or it is one of the part of the MS, and IT are one of the parts in any organization or business. So generally in IT is responsible for doing various basics of business, or doing various components or parts of business, customer services, operations, product and market strategies, distributions, and generally all these things are done by IT and MIS in an organization. So the computers that support these functions can be found at the desk. So digital convergence means it is nothing but to convert any data or information into media and communicate from one organization or one department of the or one level of management to another level of managers, or from one department to another department, or simply it is used to transform. It is used to transform any information or in the form of some digitalized files and media. Similarly, interactive multimedia means multimedia is also one of the key role in the organizations. So, what is the role of information technologies on emergence of new organizational forms? So, what is the role and what is the responsibilities of IT or MS in the big organizations? So, generally, by using networks, we may networks or network is one of the important key role in the MIS or any main organization. Generally, IT influences the nature, punctuality and detail level of information, and IT reduces the transaction costs by using large networks and large information systems, and by using any type of organizations. Generally, IT plays a vital role to reduce the costs and reduces the coordination costs and to reduces the transaction costs for taking appropriate and better management decisions. So why MIS or IT required in an organization means reducing paperwork and manual operations, reducing the stock levels and accelerating the product and material flow, standardizing of procedures, and accelerating the flow of information about changes on the demand, reducing telecommunication costs, etc. Similarly, MS and IT are both are generally used to change the organization design of a business or large business. IS means information systems. So information system can change the industry structure, and in doing so alter the rules of competition, and IS can also create competitive advantage by offering business new ways, and IS spans new business often from. So this is another book. In this book it is explains about all the basic concepts of information systems, about system concept, information system model, definition, MIS system, importance of MIS, nature of MIS, and scope of MIS, advantages of MIS, keywords and self-assessment test, etc. We so what is a business environment or a business BAS, business environment process, business processing? What is business processing means? Generally, in any system, in any computer-based system, three components or three basic components are there. First one is input, and second one is processing, and the third one is output. As we know that input means simply take the some data or information from the users and process that data and produce required output or produce required results or reports based on the conditions. So input involves capturing and assembling elements that enter the system to be processed. For example, raw materials, energy, data, and human efforts. And processing involves a transformation process that convert input into output, and examples are a manufacturing process. Output involves transforming elements that have been produced by the transformation process to their ultimate destination. So this is the simple working of the business processing. So generally, what is information system and information system model? So information system is a collection of hardware, means machines and media. Generally, IS contains information system contains machines and media, software, some software and programs and procedures, and people were specialists and end users to perform data processing like input, processing and output, storage and control activities that convert data resources into information products. So IS information system, generally the information system of an organization is it contains an information system is a collection of some hardware, means some systems and media, and some software, some means some programs, applications and procedures, some people, means some specialists and end users to perform data input, processing and output, and similarly storage and control activities that convert data resources into information products. This information system model will help you tie together many of the facts. So concepts involved in the study of the computer based information systems means hardware, means machines and media, software means programs and procedures and applications, and people means specialists and end users, and the primary resources needed to accomplish information processing activities. So data resources are transformed into a variety of information products by the information processing. Information processing consists of the basic system activities of input, processing and output, storage and control. So this is the diagram of information system model. This is the diagram of this is the basic diagram or a basic building block of a information system model. So in this systems there are three important components. First one is information systems, second one is hardware resources, means systems and media and other media and systems and hardware. Third component is software resources, that is the programs and application programs and procedures like that. So in that it contains some control of system performance and input gathering input data, resource gathering input data and processing data into information and generating various reports required by the management or officers. And generally storage of data and model and knowledge resources is also one of the component of information system. So input of data resources, processing of data into information, and output of as information products, and storage of data, model and knowledge resources. And fifth one is control system and performance, and sixth one is hardware resources, seventh one is software resources, Eighth one is procedures and methods, and the ninth one is people resources, and the 10th one is data resources. So this is the various components of information system model, IS model or information system model. So or architecture of the information system. So first one is input of data resources, means data about business transactions and other events must be captured and prepared for processing by the basic data entry activities. So second one is processing of data. Second one is processing of data into information, means to convert the raw data or data into information. So data is manipulated by such activities like calculations, by doing some comparisons, by doing sortings, classifying and summarizing, etc. These activities organize, analyze and manipulate data, thus converting it into information for end users. The quality of any data stored in an information system must also be maintained by conceptual process of activities. Third one is an output as an information product. Generally the information in various forms is transmitted into end users and made available to them in the form of output. Outputs means generally outputs are in the form of some text based outputs or reports, or some in the form of some graphics, like that. The goal of information system is the production appropriate information producers for end user, means generally the information at the end generally in the form, it generates in the form of an output, in the form of some graphics or in form of some reports, tabular reports, like that. So common information products are video displaying, paper documents and audio responses that provide us with messages, forms, reports, listening, graphics. So all these are the various types of outputs to be generated. We use these information products to improve our personal and next is fourth one is storage of data, model and knowledge resources. Storage of data means storage is the basic system component of information system. Storage is the information system activity in which data and information are retained in organizational manner for lateral use. For example, means generally storage of data, model and knowledge resources means generally all the information is generally stored in the form of records or some document, in the form of some documents. So storage of data is also one of the important role in the database, in the MIS. Generally the data or information is stored in the form of databases and like that. Fifth one is control of system performance, means an information system should produce feedback about its input, processing and output and storage activities. This feedback must be monitored and evaluated to determine if the system is meeting established performance standards. So control system means controlling of system performance means it is done by with the help of some feedbacks, like that. Next is sixth one is hardware resources. Hardware resources means the concept of hardware resources include all physical devices and materials used in information processing. Specifically it includes not only machines such as computers and calculators. So hardware resources means various hardware and telecommunication network devices, network devices, computers and workstations. All this comes under hardware resources. Software resources means the concept of software resources include all sets of information processing instructions. So generally software resources means applications like online applications, web applications, like that. Next, eighth one is procedures and methods, which are operating instructions for the people who will use an information system. Examples are instructions for filling out a paper form or using software packages. People resources means human resource, HR people or developers and IT people, like that. So people are required for the operation of all the information systems. These people resources include specialists and end users. Specialists are people who develop and operate information systems. They include system analysts, and they include system analysts, programmers, and computer operators, and other managerial, technical, and clerical operations. Basically, systems. So all these are resources comes under people resources. So who are the people resources? Means system analysts and programmers, computer operators, and managerial and technical clerical persons, like that. End users means users or end users are people who use an information system or information such as system products. So the people who uses information systems are the people who who uses the system products are called as end users or users. Data resources means data is more than the raw material of information. The concept of data resources has been broadened by managers and information systems. So quality of information. So what is the quality? What is the quality measures? How to measure the quality of information in big organizations? So what are the measures or what are the qualities of information to be passed? Or so accurate, complete, and economical, flexible, reliable, and relevant, simple, timely, and verifiable. So these are the various parameters or various quality of information factors used to transform or to transmit information. So the information system provide information to be used by various users. The decision based on this information affected by the quality of information used for decision making. The information quality can be defined with the help of the following attributes. Accurate means accurate information is free from errors. And complete information should be complete. Means complete information contains all important facts. Economical means information should also be reliable by economical to produce. And flexible means the information should be flexible enough to serve variety of purposes. Reliable means information should be dependable. Relevant means it should be relevant to the criteria, or information should be for a given criteria. Simple information should be simple to understand. And timely means information should be delivered. Timely means information should be delivered when it is needed. And verifiable means information should be verified or should be properly verified. So what are the characteristics of MIS? What are the characteristics of management information system? Means a management information systems has the following characteristics. So generally comprehensive, integrated, relevant information, and conforms to the style and quality of the manager, and coordinated and selective sharing. Means comprehensive. Comprehensive means MIS is comprehensive in nature. So it includes a complex system involving interrelated and interdependent subsystems that involve transaction processing systems as well as information processing systems that are designed for decision making and control at different levels of organization. So generally MIS is designed in the way that it should be it is having a full information. It is having all the information related to all the transactions and all the information of information processings of various departments, and complex system involvement, and complex system procedures, and problem solution, and interrelevant and independent subsystems. Means again the main system is subdivided into small independent systems and involve transaction processing systems like that. Second one is integrated. Integrated means MS integrated various subsystems so that meaningful information is made available where and when needed. For this data processing, data is processed through various subsystems. So integrated means generally MS is integrated with all the departments, various levels of employees, various levels of management, like top level management, decision supportive management, middle management, low level managers and department heads, and department staff, clerical staff and everything. So MS is designed in such a way that it should be integrated with each and every part of an organization. It should be communicated with each and every department or each and every part of the organization. Third one is the relevant information. So what is relevant information? It works towards making available only the relevant information so that the managers are not unnecessarily overburdened with the slang of numbers. So relevant information means the outputs or the reports produced by the MIS are generally relevant to the problem, means problem specific information only generated. Problem specific information required by the managers is produced. So fourth one is conforms to the style and quality of the manager, and fifth one is coordinated means MIS involves coordination of various subsystems. So to ensure that various activities like collection of data, processing of data, intelligence and decision making supporting systems and operated in a planned way so that information is used most effectively means. So coordination means MS generally involves coordination of various subsystems like a collection of activities like collection of data from various resources, various departments and various other places and various levels of information, various levels of data or information or managers, and the processing of the data, and intelligence and decision supportive systems means it is also called as collection of data and preparation of the data, processing of the data, and taking appropriate decisions by using this data is also one of the key important factor of the MIS. So sixth is selective sharing, means MIS emphasis on the selective sharing of the data. That is, it decides which user shall have access to which kind of data. Means generally another important factor of MIS is MIS also sends or MIS also shares the data or information which is necessarily required by the users and departments. So the required users or required departments or required managers should access the required information or reports. So next is functions of management information system. So what are the main functions or functionalities? Of MIS? So MIS is set up by an organization with the prime objective to obtain management information used by its managers in decision making. Thus MIS must perform the following. So what is the main role of MIS? Means generally MIS is designed or set up in an organization to fulfill the requirements of the managers, to fulfill the requirements of the needs of the managers in a top level managers in an organization, to take appropriate decisions or to make appropriate decisions. So these are the following are the functions or functionalities of the MIS to meet its objectives. So first one is data collection. Second one is data processing. Third one is storage of information. Fourth one is repossession of information. Fifth one is dissemination of information. So all these are the important roles, important functionalities or functions or functionalities of MIS. So first one is data collection. So what are the main functionalities of MIS? The first one is data collection. Data collection is one of the important factor. So MIS collect data from various internal and external resources of an organization. Collection of data can be done manually or through computerized terminals, and users typically record data about transactions on some physical media such as paper, form, or enter it directly into the computer system. So data collection is the main component or one of the important component of MS. And while collecting data, we may collect data or information from various departments or various organizations or from various locations, and record all the data collected. Second one is data processing. The collected data is processed to convert it into the required management information. Processing of data is done by such activities as computing, comparing, sorting, classifying, and summarizing. These activities organize, analyze, and manage data using various statistical mathematical tools. So generally, the second point is data processing. Data processing means we can apply various types of tasks, such as computing, doing some calculations, comparison of data or columns or records, sorting of data or information, classifying, and summarizing. These activities organize, analyze, and manipulate data. Generally, data processing is done by using various statistical tools and mathematical tools. Third one is storage of information. Storage of information means after data collection and processing, the third function of MIS is to store processed or unprocessed data for future use. So after collection of data and processing of data, we may store the data or information for future purpose. Fourth one is repossession of information. According to the requirement of users, MIS repossesses information from its storage and dissemination of information. So these are the functions of MIS. This diagram explains. So this is the diagram of showing functions or functionalities of MIS. So data collection, second one is data processing, third one is storage of information, and repossession of information, and dissemination of information. So this is another diagram of conceptual view of MIS. So generally, to understand the working of an MIS, this diagram is very useful. So in the top level, at the top of the organization, generally MIS is one of the component. Second one is business goals and mission. Third one is application of pure and social science, and fourth one is applications of principles and practices of management. Fifth one is use of database and knowledge base and information technology and enterprise software. This is the conceptual view of MIS. And this is a physical view of MIS. At the top, EAS and business information system and mission critical applications and functional information subsystems and database and knowledge base applications and data processing and analysis systems, VLTP, data and validation systems. So what is the importance of MIS in business organization, in business or in any organization? So what is the importance? What is the importance? What is the importance of using MIS? So in today's scenario, MIS plays a vital role in an organization. Organizations worldwide makes extensive use of MIS. It is the process of collection and storing of the data useful for the organization. So mainly MIS is mainly used to collect the data information, collection of data and information, storing and processing of the data and information, and executives retrieve these data when required and process them for generating information. Generally, all the departments and top level management and top level managers, executives may receive the data or information in the form of some reports, useful reports, and in the form of some graphs or charts to analyze the data or information and to take appropriate decisions. So in short, it can be said that it is a tool assembling and accumulating facts and figure of all the important business processes. Following are some of the major importance of MIS. So what are the importances of MIS? Means the organization that uses MIS is able to record, process, route and tabulate all important business transactions as and when needed. Whereas the organization is able to incorporate the needed changes and improvements in the area of concern. So the main role of MIS is to able record, process, route and tabulate all important business transactions, and these information can be retrieved back to the departments and organizations and managers in a meaningful form to take appropriate decisions. It helps minimizing risks in decision making. So mainly MIS reports and MIS data or information is used to minimize the risks in decision making, and it helps the HRD manager in order to find the requirement of the human resource, their wages and salaries, and the top management analysis whether its resources are being utilized optimally. So similarly, a two-way communication flow is generally enhanced by the MIS. The management feels freely tells the job responsibilities to its employees. The employees in return discuss their doubts and grievances. MIS supports planning and controlling functions of managers. The organization managers use past or historical data as well as current data to analyze the performance and hence apply for controlling measures. So MIS also use it to control the overall operation of the organization or department or costs, etc. And MIS is a two-way. It is mainly operated in two-way, that is from management level and also from employees level. And the MIS is a tool used to analyze the data or information like HR and to take appropriate decisions in the organization. Next, MIS encourages decentralization in the organization. Decentralization is possible when there is a system to measure operations at the lower levels. It brings coordination, facilitates integration of the. So another other important features of MIS are decentralization and coordination of the people or coordination of the departments. So how what is the nature of MIS and information system? So report oriented, action oriented, exception oriented, database oriented, and academic discipline oriented. So generally these are the various ways an MIS works in an organization. So we will discuss in the next class.